What's up, guys? Rapid Chess on chess.com. And here we go. Sayash A 1969. I think I'll play e4 this time. I was thinking about continuing with the f4 stuff from last time, but I don't know. I'm just feeling e4. Okay, Sicilian, let's go knight f3. Let's bring out the bishop. And let me move my chat window over here. I can see you guys. All right, g6. I'm going to go ahead and castle. Get the king to safety. And am I even live? Something doesn't look right. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, we had a little bit of lag. We're good. Looks like we're connecting now. All right, so c3, getting ready to play d4. I could save the bishop, but usually I trade it. I wonder what happens if we actually save it, because trading it seems like it makes Black's life pretty easy. Maybe I will save it this time. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're going to go all the way back. I think we're going to slide the rook over to add some support on e4. And I'm looking to play d4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 3 defenders. So if I go here right now, it is a sacrifice. There's bishop e3, but no, then to trade, that doesn't look good. So yeah, this is actually kind of annoying. So, since we can't play d4, I guess we go d3. Because we still have to develop the pieces, right? So we can't just not move that pawn. But they did successfully stop us, which I guess is the drawback of keeping the bishop and not trading it. Imagine if I had traded, I would have definitely been able to play d4. So, I don't know. All right, let's see. Now, we could go bishop e3 now and then play d4. But I think I'll just go all the way to g5. And if they play h6, I will just then retreat somewhere. And this is kind of a target. Could be a weakness for us, right? Hey, David, what's going on? Andrew, good to see you. Connor, how's it going? Ooh, b4. Okay, so he's just launching the attack right away over here. I don't think that's a big deal. I mean, we'll just take it back. That's not a big deal. Let's just develop. My knight might be able to jump in here. And we can just recapture this. No big deal. Okay, we could still jump in here if we want. We can... I mean, ideally I want to attack the king since he's not castling, but how do I do that? Let's go ahead and start with this. Seems like a good square for my knight. Okay, goes back. Yeah, like, do we play e5? What's the... okay, no, because the knight can maybe jump around. d4 might be going into some trouble with the knight here. Queen d2 looks good. Actually, queen d2. I like queen d2. The idea of queen d2 is I create the battery here. And I might also... yeah, here we go. I might also drop back and hit the queen. And this is controlled. I have 3 attackers. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. And now on d6, I'm going to play e5. Bust open the center, and black's going to be in trouble. Ooh. Takes. Yeah, I think this has got to be the right move. It just has to be. It just has to be. Boom, we're going. We're going for the king here. And we'll see what black's going to do. By the way, I do have the ratings hidden, so I don't know what my opponent's rating is. Feel free to make a guess, although that's not the focus of this episode, this live stream. I'm primarily just going to talk through the thought process, but you're welcome to guess if you want. Okay, so we have a choice. I think this knight looks pretty good where it is. So I think I'm going to take this way. Maybe in some weird world I would take... no, I don't think I'll take with the rook. Well, let's take with the knight. Generally, you want to keep the higher value pieces. Okay, so now I do have a question. All 3 options could be playable. Bishop is the most obvious because it hits the queen. And then we could probably follow up with knight to d6. Yeah, that's got to be, right? Because taking with the knight gives him time to castle. We don't want to give him time to castle. Actually, you can't castle. But we could take with the knight. Oh, there is queen c6. How about that? So bishop here, queen c6 does threaten checkmate. We'd have to stop and play f3. Then they get to castle and escape. Aha. There's also taking with the rook and the idea to bring the other rook over. Wow, this is super interesting. Okay, I think it might actually be with the knight because we could take advantage of the fact that we have the battery here. It stops queen c6, so we don't have to worry about checkmate. Rook e5, queen c6. We still have to waste some time to defend that, which I don't love. I think we take with the knight. I think we take with the knight. Could be wrong, but it seems to make sense, right? Connor, you got to 999 and then lost the next 4 games. Oh, no. That's rough. That happened to me. I was in Bullet. I got to like 2495. Couldn't cross 2500, and then I ended up losing like a whole bunch of points. Now I think I'm back like to 2400 or maybe even lower. Okay, this looks like a mistake to me because... Ooh, actually... Okay, I was going to say it's a mistake because I take here, hit the queen. You can't take my knight, but what you can do is play queen c6. Going for the checkmate. I have to deal with the checkmate. I could play knight h4. I was going to say I have to deal with the checkmate and my knight's attack, but knight h4 actually... Okay, okay. Should we do it? Should we do it? I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I guess I could have also just taken on h6. Well, maybe that was even better. No, but this way, yeah, I think this is the best way. So we'll defend. Okay, we have to defend the checkmate and save the knight. We still have the threat here. Okay, now I can't do it because of the queen. Yeah, let's see. I guess we just retreat the bishop, or do I just invade with the rook? Knight f5, I would like to play, but I can't. There's checkmate. So we could invade with the rook. Takes, takes. If this happens, we'll lose a pawn, but my rook's in a pretty nice spot. The queen's coming over. Yeah, that looks pretty dangerous. This is fine, as long as this doesn't happen. But even if it does, I would have time. Would I have time, actually? Wait, bishop f6 right away? Actually, what would I play against that? Maybe not. Maybe that's not the move. Yeah, okay. Oh boy, let's see. This is not actually as simple as I was hoping it was going to be. I think this checkmate thread is actually a big problem. So I'm really debating going here just to get rid of that. He's definitely going to take the bishop. We take. I don't know, bishop f6 maybe, but then I just block. That's fine. Yeah, bishop d1. Looks like a weird move, but it just makes a lot of sense logically. I think we should do that. Oh, wait a second. Bishop d1, takes, takes, takes. If I take, I get forked. I'm not like super concerned by that. I could still play bishop f3. Queen moves somewhere. Takes, takes. Rook b1 hits the queen. Then we have time to save our rook. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Let's go. Let's go bishop d1. That was a lot of calculating, but I think we're okay here. I do think we're okay. He's probably going to take this for sure. Let's pre-move that. Because I'm hitting the knight, so what else is he going to do? And then it's hard to pass up this opportunity of a fork right here. You know what I mean? Okay. 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 If I didn't miscalculate, bishop f3 is the way to go. Let's go. So the plan is queen moves, we trade, okay, and then we go rook b1, save the rook. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. It could also go for like this, but why would I do that? This is just such a good continuation. I think we just do that. Rook b1. Now, hold up. If let's just say for argument's sake, knight f5, he takes one of the rooks. That's just checkmate. That's just game over. So you can't actually... Oh, you can take this rook. You could take that rook. And then it's not checkmate. Yes. So I probably do need to play rook b1. Unless I have some other clever move. Check. check. No, I mean, I may as well just save the rook, right? I may as well play rook b1 first. It's a tempo. And then we can probably go knight f5 next. Which is a, ooh, that's such a nice looking move. Look, we're going to hit here. We're going to hit here. We're going to threaten checkmates here. Queen d7. Yeah, knight f5's got to be the move, right? I mean, I could also take the pawn. I could also go rook e3. Wow. Sometimes you have so many good moves, it's hard to decide. Rook e3 looks really good, too. I guess the issue with knight f5 is I don't really have that serious of a threat. Check. I mean, it's a threat, but would I rather have my rook there? Ah, I'm going to run out of time. All right, I'm going to go with knight f5 just because I need to move quickly. Obviously, you can't take. It's just checkmate. So that's pretty easy. I don't know what he's going to play is the thing. This is why I was having a hard time with this move. I don't know what black's going to play. I don't think you can get away with this, but maybe you can. Check. The king just moves. Check. The king moves somewhere. Maybe h7. Then I go back. Now I'm threatening to come in here. The other thing I could do is just slide the rook to d1 to get away from the attack. And they resigned? 2200? Why'd they resign? Was it that obvious? Was it that obvious? Okay. Okay, well, good game. I wasn't expecting that. Of all the things they could have done, I was not expecting that they were going to resign. Oh, I played a brilliant move. What was brilliant? Wait, knight f5 was brilliant? Why? Why was knight f5 brilliant? Was I sacrificing some? Oh, the rook? Oh, I was sacrificing a rook. Okay, I was. But it was easy. Okay, I see. All right, well, good warm-up game there. And yeah, let's keep going here. It worked for me last time. Let's do it again. Do it again. Whoa. B6. Now that's a move I don't think I've seen very often. B6. Okay. Interesting. I guess we just get a pawn out here. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I guess we just do this. Okay. So what setup am I going to take? That is really the question. Can I get away with bishop c4? e6. I'm wondering if we can like launch an attack here. Is that too aggressive? I might be asking for a bit much by doing that. It might be. I don't really play these positions with the bishop not traded, so I'm kind of a bit confused here as to what I should do. Let's just go knight c3. I don't know. I don't know where this bishop's supposed to go. Yeah, e6. Not surprised there. I mean, e5. No, I don't think I want to play e5. Let's just keep it simple, guys. Let's just keep it simple. Let's just develop to good squares. And maybe just bishop e2. Just like this. I'm just gonna castle. Queen c7. Okay, I have to watch out for some shenanigans here. I could go queen d2. Yeah, let me go queen d2. I don't want to give away where my king is going to be just yet. So I'm going to delay. I'm going to delay castling here. And I might actually castle this way. Because if everything is lined up on that direction, I don't like the look of that. Okay. Attacking my pawn, we could defend with the bishop or the pawn, probably. The bishop gives up the c4 square. The pawn gives up some dark squares, but I feel like the dark squares are okay. I'm going to go f3. I think the dark squares are okay because this bishop and queen are doing a good job supporting everything. And if I castle this way, it doesn't really matter so much over here. And I could still castle this way. It's not out of the question. I want to see what black's going to do next. They're probably going to go knight c6. Probably going to go knight c6 or bishop e7. Maybe bishop b4, actually. Oh, wasn't expecting that. h5. Wow, what is the idea of that? Stop g4? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually like the look of bishop b4. I don't like that. So, do I play a3? Like, do I really play a3? That seems like there should be a better move here. But what? What could the move be? Knight b3 seems kind of weird, but at least it unleashes the bishop on this. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, I don't want to lose all my time. I don't want to use all my time in a position that I'm unfamiliar with, so I'm just going to make a move. I think that's my biggest problem right now is I'm going to spend too much time because I'm not familiar with the opening, and then I'm going to go into the middle game with like no time. So I'm just going to make some moves here. I think I'm just going to castle this way, like king b1, move my knight. I don't know, something like this, just to make some moves. Sometimes you have to do that. Hey, Matthew, first time watching. Hey, welcome. Hey, Nicholas. Good evening to you as well. Joey, what's going on? El Tito, hey, first time to catch live. Nice. Good to see you. First time live. Hey, lots of people are first time here. Very nice. This is usually the time when I go live. So if you're here now, you can catch me next week too. All right, we've got him thinking. Knight c6. Yeah, pretty typical. Let's go ahead and castle quickly. Hey, Connor, thank you. 5 memberships. Appreciate that. Okay, b5. So he wants to attack me, which makes sense. He might want to push. There's always a sacrifice, but in this case, nah, I don't want to sacrifice. It opens up the rook. Doesn't make sense. So we're definitely going to be defending here. If he pushes, I think I would just loop my knight around. Not a big deal. So I'm not super concerned with that. King b1 is usually a useful move because he gets off the dark squares. It gets away from this. So I will just go ahead and do that. It's kind of like a waiting move too, right? Like, let's just wait and see what black's going to do. Bishop b4 is kind of an annoying move, actually, because this is not an easy pin for me to get away from. Whoa, Kevin. Wow, thank you. You're welcome. Thanks for the lesson. Yeah, you're welcome. Appreciate that. Massive super chat there. Kevin with an A. I don't know if I've seen it spelled that way. I like that. Okay, so rook c8, he's lining up here. What do we do about this? I mean, it's defended. So I don't think we need to panic. Can I go bishop f4? I don't know why it keeps making that sound. I don't know what's happening. I need to like tweak some settings or something. All right, it's a little bit distracting. Okay, we gotta move. We gotta move. The king is still in the center. I mean, do I just go here and trade some pieces? Do I bring my rook to the center? No, then we hang a pawn. I don't really want to hang a pawn. Bishop f4 just to try to induce a weakness. Let's do that. Let's go bishop f4. If he plays e5, I'm happy because then I have a square I can use, right? So I think it's more likely that we're going to see d6 loses a pawn. Maybe queen b6. Probably just going to move the queen away. But then I might be able to infiltrate here. Stop the king from castling. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, actually. Oh, the sound is from each of the gifted memberships? Oh, is that what it's doing? Okay, okay, maybe that's what it is. So, it really looks like queen b6, right? If I do invade with the bishop, let's say takes happens. I don't really have any threats, but it's an annoying square for my queen to be on. If the knight ever gets chased away, then I would have a threat. He would probably move his knight somewhere. No, he can't because the queen would be pinned. Yeah, so maybe queen b... Oh, he does play e5. Okay, interesting. So yeah, this move though, now you give me d5. So now I'm wondering, do I just go for the knight and try to sink my knight in on d5? I'm going to do that for two reasons. Number one, I want this d5 square. Okay. And number two, look at this. This guy is only defended by the queen and the knight. Well, and the king. But if this is gone, then this actually might become a legitimate threat. Ah, okay, that's his idea. That's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. Although, I could play 95. Hold on. I could trade and play 95. Or I could even play 95 now. Maybe. The idea is if he takes my queen, I take his queen with check. And it's actually just a trade? Kevin, welcome to Grandmasters in Training. Hey, thanks. So, okay. Do we trade? Do we jump in? Take. I don't really want to trade. If I play a3, though, he's going to trade here. Then I don't have a knight to jump in anymore. That's the problem. Right? Check, takes. I mean, maybe I do want to get the bishop pair. I don't know, guys. This is tough. This is tough. I'm going to go a3. I could be way off here. I'm going to go ahead and try to get the bishop pair. Could be way off. Because that knight might have been more valuable. But I didn't really have a choice, right? I didn't have a choice. Unless I did it right away. But then we trade queens. And I don't know. I kind of want to keep the queens on the board, I feel like. So we might still be able to make use of this square. It's just going to take some time. We could do that. It's not like totally crazy. Or this. Or if I move the queen, you know, we could get there some other ways. If he castles, I'm going to take and open up the king. That's kind of nice. D6. Can we just target that? Let's just say queen d2. How do you defend? Rook d8, maybe? The other thing I could do is go rook d2 and get both rooks there. Leaving the queen. Yeah, maybe we go rook d2. Okay, I gotta move. Let's save some time. Let's go rook d2. Ooh, king e7? Wow. All right, let's go. Let's go the rook over. This guy is not scared. He brings the rook like that. Wow. I'm tempted to play f4 right here, guys, just to go get the king. This is not a target because it's pinned. I mean, it might be a target here. I got to do it, right? The king is there. I got to do it. You have to attack the king like that, I think. I'm attacking this pawn. I don't really care about that pawn. I care about this right here. This is what I care about. It's too bad this knight can't move this way. It's too bad, right? Just one time. I just went once. I just needed to go like this. How do we get in? How do we get in? Queen g3. But why? No, I can't do that, right? Oh, what do I do, guys? What do I do? What do I do? I got to get the queen away from the rook. So I'm going here because I'm thinking maybe there's some crazy tactic. I don't know. I'm just trying to like come up with something. I guess worst case, I could take a pawn and then just leave. I wanted to relocate the knight anyway, so I'll just go ahead and move it and see if we can actually have time to somehow get it to d5. c3 or yeah, it's got to be c3 now. Okay, the knight comes in. Ooh, I didn't see that actually. Wait, it's not that bad. This is defended. Hold up. I could sack. Is sacking out of the question? I don't think it is. Ah, wait, I can't go e5. Okay, I see. Uh-oh. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Okay. Let's go here because it's a pin. Pin's the knight. Okay. Let's just try to keep things closed. I gotta move fast. I don't want to get flagged. Should we sack now? But then we're gonna have a problem here. He wants to take. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh man. I gotta go. He could take this, but I don't think it bothers. Oh, maybe it does actually. No, I could go. Yeah, I guess we're not losing immediately, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. My idea was that like somehow I could play e5 and win the knight here, but I'm not gonna have time because he's gonna just start trying to checkmate me. Here. We have knight a2. Okay, now he takes. Let me take this way. Check. We go here. Or I go back, actually. I could do that too. Oh, that one? Oh, yeah, okay. Wow, that's such a good move, actually. That's such a good move, I think. Oh, Okay. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Okay, I think our opponent's pretty strong. And I obviously didn't play that super great. Let's check the game review. Oh, 90. Yeah, okay. Very good player. Um Oh, I've played this person before. Yeah, yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see where did we go wrong because I'm not actually sure. I mean, obviously getting low on time. Thought we had a decent position here. Yeah, okay, the computer agrees. We were doing fine. F4 was the best move. Okay. I was doing great. Oh, it wanted me to actually go grab this pawn. And wait, what? Stockfish is so ridiculous. It wanted me to grab the pawn, go queen h7 to take it over here. Just give up the knight because now I'm going to come in like this. So it would have forced black to play rook g8. And then it wants me to take. There's no longer a rook here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Wow. Never even crossed my mind. This idea never even crossed my mind. Wow. Okay. Yep. I can't really feel bad about not seeing that. Although I shouldn't have moved my knight because yeah, I missed knight d4. That was really the big mistake. I missed knight d4. Knight d4 was actually pretty powerful. And then we just ran out of time to really calculate anything. Yeah, okay. Tough game. Tough game. Let's go d5. Here we go. Scandinavian. d3? Wow. Okay. I'm just going to get 2 pawns in the center. I don't really want to trade. I could trade queen e2. What is this? Okay. I just had to check. I don't usually see moves like this. That's why. Okay. Okay. I think I will go bishop g4 here. Although, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Hit the queen. f3, I mean, now you've created some weaknesses, so I'll just go back. I'll just go back. I'm going to relocate his knight. All right, that's not a problem. Let's just develop. I'm going to go a6 just so I can keep my bishop alive on this diagonal here. I think it's useful. So I will take the time to do that. I'll probably go queen d7. Make him move his knight. Oh, he's going to just take the bishop. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll just castle. We'll castle, and what I will do is take with the pawn and unleash my rook here. I think that looks good. And I also get the bonus that if he ever trades here, I can recapture with the pawn. Okay, bishop h3. I wouldn't be able to capture with the pawn right now. But I can move my queen somewhere. Let me go here. I might want to come over here. And I want to get out of the pin so that I can recapture here if I have to. Probably bring this rook over. Queen h5. Something like this. Looks good. Okay, let's save the bishop. And I will just go back. Probably doesn't matter. I'll go to b6. Keep an eye on that. I don't think that really matters. Maybe a7 was better to not get chased away. Yeah, I figured he was going to do this anyway, so I think we just trade. Bring the rook over to defend. Now my queen can leave. Okay. Queen here. Let's make the bishop go back. Can I play d4 takes? We just lose a pawn for nothing? Wait, takes. There's this move, queen c5, which pins it. If you go here, I take it. If you defend your queen, I take your knight. But if you go knight f5, knight f5 is the issue. He goes king g2. So d4 takes. Knight f5. The problem is if I trade, I lose the pawn. Is there no way to make that work? I guess not. I mean, I could play b6 and then it would work because my queen would be defended. Yeah, let's try that, I guess. I don't really know what else to play anyway, so it seems like a useful move to stop the knight. Okay. So here's the plan. We're going to go d4, I think. Takes. We have a sneaky little move, queen c5, to win the piece. He stops it. Because now it's not a pin anymore, so it doesn't work. Okay. Let me just go here. I don't know. It's hard to play against this. There's no weaknesses, right? There's just no weaknesses in the position. And so, yeah, it's not that easy to figure out what to do. It's not that simple, guys. Is this a plan? Is this a good plan? I don't really think so. But it might be something to do. Because he probably wants to play f4 anyway at some point. So maybe it's useful because now we can open up and try to attack here. I don't know if I'm going to play this. Okay, but he thinks I am. Now he's defending. I'm just thinking maybe I want to come over here. Maybe I want to double up. Maybe I want to come here. Maybe I want to come here with my queen and hit this pawn, right? So also it's off of the color of the bishop. So my rooks are safe from any tactics. Yeah, actually rook g7 doesn't look too bad. And then this becomes more appealing because you have a rook lined up on the king. I like that, actually. Oh, but I'm losing a pawn. I can't do that. Okay. So maybe I go king h8, rook g8. Or maybe if I bring the knight back, then he's going to trade. No, then it's defended. So I could bring this knight back to defend. Free up the rook to come over here. It might be a useful move to tuck. Oh, d4. Never mind. Now we have to calculate what's happening here. Now we have to calculate this. Let's just say takes. I'm fine. Think we're fine. I mean, if I take, I don't see what that does because the C file is going to be a problem for me. So I don't want to take that. I'm going to let white take into me. And the question, I guess, is what's the most useful move that I can make in this position? Is it king h8? Is it bringing the queen like back this way. Can't consider the knight move anymore because you need this defended. Takes, 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 takes. Looks like we are okay. King h8, just getting away from the bishop check. I mean, that seems like it's a pretty useful idea. And then maybe we slide over here. What if the queen comes in, actually? Ooh, that's an idea I didn't think about. The queen coming in would be kind of annoying. Let's say I go back. Then he takes here. But hold on, no. If the queen comes in, though, then there's going to be this move. You know what? Maybe I should go back, go h5, g4 to hit the bishop that way. We can use the queen to help support. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do that. Let's actually do it this way. I think I want to get the pawn here and try to do this. Now I don't have to worry about queen b5. There's nothing to attack. Of course, we could still take here. Everything's defended. Same thing this way. Everything's defended. f4 probably is going to open up his king more than mine. He takes. Okay, I think we have to take back. And the trade, like I said, we're just fine. The knight's defended. f4, we can always run. Like, for example, knight g6 defends. Okay, he goes knight d4. Ah, hits here. So c5, where's the knight go? c5, you're not going to sack this. I don't... Oh, actually, you are going to sack that. That's exactly what you're going to do. Because then when you take here, you win a knight. Oh, sneaky, 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 sneaky. Okay, so how do we handle this? How do we handle this? Do I take? Take, g4. Takes g4? Traps the bishop? Does it? Traps the bishop? You can't take. I have two knights. You sack. No, it's check. Takes. He's going to sack. Jump in. Who cares? That's the move. We got it. We got it. We got it. He made a mistake. He forgot about this. g4. So yeah, you could still sack, but nope, didn't see it. g4 wins the bishop. g4 wins the bishop. Let's go. We've got it defended twice. This sacrifice doesn't do anything because I have the in-between move with check, and then I recapture. That should do it. As long as I don't blunder something in my time pressure, that should do it. Okay, he's just going to sack it, yeah. Which knight is the question? Since I'm ahead, trading is usually a good thing. So, this one. Okay, so h3 hits my knight. I can't go there, can't go there, can't go there. I could go here or here, or find a different move. Trading doesn't seem to do much. Probably should just go back to the most central square. The only reason I would go to h6 is if I wanted to go to f7 for some reason, but why? I think f6 seems to be better. So, okay, g4, you might be wanting to push. Still have to be careful. I don't want to blunder something. Queen g6 is looking pretty good. Just kind of maybe saying I'll sack. c5 hits the knight. Where does the knight go? No, you could go here. No, no, no. You could go there and relocate. You're probably going to go to b5. Then I could go queen c6. Hit the pawn this way. Would I rather my queen on this side or over here? I think I want to keep it over here by the king. Let's go queen g6. And now I might actually consider sacrificing at some point here. Maybe we go... I need this defended at the moment, but what I want to do is somehow sacrifice and checkmate the king. Oh, even h5 I could play, actually. Aha, okay. I think I'm going to play c5 only because I want this pawn not attacked so I can use my rook. That's why I'm doing it. He still can go there, but now at least I don't have to worry about this. Okay. Now I can go here or here and play h5 that way. Which one? Or even here is not out of the question. Getting this control of the board. And stopping the knight from coming in. That actually... The more I look at that, the more I like the d file right now. Okay, hits my knight. It's my knight. Let's jump in. Now we're hitting this pawn twice. And the rook. e5, knight f4 looks amazing. The only risk is I lose on time, so I just have to make a quick decision. And we will be fine. Quick decision could be this, could be e5, could be taking a pawn. It shuts down the queen, and I really want to put my knight on f4. That looks amazing. Ronaldo, hey, from Australia. Good to see you. So we're gonna put the knight here, and I think I want to double up on the d file, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna put the knight here, then probably take this pawn. No, he's gonna force me to take it first. Okay, well, fine. That's fine. That's fine. Where's the tactic? Where's the tactic? Where's the tactic? Oh, that loses a piece. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I have it defended. Okay. Oh, fell for it. He walked right into it. Good game, my friend. Good game. Any guesses on the elo? What do we think? I'm gonna say like 2193. Okay, 2243. Not too far off. That was a good game. Good game. Felt good about that one. Yeah, 89. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with 89. Especially in such a weird, you know, the opening was so strange. To play 89, it's pretty good. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Kevin's super chat's gonna be up there the whole stream. It's pretty funny. Alrighty, what do we have here? Scandinavian again. B3. B3. Well, now I don't know what to do. Now I don't know what to do. I think, what if I play like a King's Indian setup against this? Let's see what happens if we play a King's Indian setup. I think this could be an interesting game. Yeah, this should lead to some interesting dynamics. So let's do it. So, classic King's Indian setup against this setup. Okay. Should I go with the standard Rookie 8 plan or do something else with like c5, b6, bishop over here? Yeah, we'll just go with the normal. I think this is kind of like pretty standard. You just play e5 right away and see what See what white's going to do. We take back with a pawn. We're threatening a fork. He stops the fork. Okay. But I can go knight c5. Wait a second. Knight c5, knight e5. What happens there? Do we have a tactic? Knight c5 takes. Takes. Actually, I'm not totally convinced that it works. Normally, you can do this in the King's Indian, but here... What if I took this way? The knight comes back, then I took this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So you would take this way, then I take... You take me somehow... Then I take... Yeah, I think it works. I think it's okay. Let's go knight c5. And if white doesn't go for that, I'm thinking about like bishop g4, pinning that. Like he doesn't. Wait, hold on. That also lets me take this. Is that a good idea? Takes. That's what he wants to do. So yeah, maybe I just pin it. Unless I have a different tactic. Hold on. Takes. No, I just don't see anything there. So I think I want to pin that knight. I don't think we want to let that knight. So bishop e2, you drop a pawn. Okay. h3. Bishop c4? What is happening? Bishop c4. Is he trying to set up some kind of a tactic here? I could relocate my knight. That's one move. I could do something crazy like bishop h6. I don't know how much sense that. Maybe actually, maybe that does make sense because this is not that easy to deal with. Because if you move it, you have a problem here. And if you don't move it, I'm going to take you and win a piece. So that's actually an annoying move. That is an annoying move. Let's talk about this, though. Check, takes. Knight jumps in. I sack. I'm fine because the queen is there. Doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, so bishop h6. Huh. What's he going to do? If you play, let's just say h3, I simply take, and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I don't see exactly what white's plan is against this. I'm going to do that. He's got some problems. There's a lot of pieces that are being attacked that white has to figure out how to deal with all at the same time. And I'm not quite seeing it. What? I'm sorry. What? Okay, let's just start with the obvious. If I take it, you can't go here. You lose your queen. You don't have enough counterplay with this move. There's no way. Are you going to try to sack first? Okay, that seems reasonable, but I don't have to take it. I'll just move. I got a piece. You got 2 pawns. I'm happy. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is I could try to just take this. Let's see, if you take with the queen, let's just say takes. Looks fine. So that's one move. If you throw in this trade and then recapture or something. Still good for me, but I don't know if it's as good. So yeah, I think I'm just going to take this. When he takes me, he probably wants me to take, because then he has the check, and he does actually save the piece. But I don't have to. I'm just going to take and move my king, I think. And say thank you very much for the bishop, right? Yeah, that's what we do. Exactly what we do. Bishop f7, king g7. King g7 instead of h8, by the way, because king g7 defends my pieces just in case. Also attacks the bishop, just in case. And if this knight were to somehow magically take here and try to like fork my king and my queen, no, I guess my king's going to be on g7. So that's what we do. I feel pretty good about that. Hmm. The only other thing I guess you could take here first, sack your queen, and then hope for some kind of a miracle after this, but that's just, there's no way, right? Because I'm gonna take another piece. Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way, guys. You can't do this. You just can't. You just can't do it. I'm gonna take this. He's gonna get one piece, and then I move here, and I'm just up. I'm up at basically a queen for a piece at that point. So there's no way. Oh, he takes that way. Interesting. So there's a couple things I could do. Let's see. I could play king g7. Takes. Rook d1. What's the situation? A rook, a bishop, and a knight. I have a rook, bishop, and two knights. So I'm up a piece. Okay, but no, I don't want to give up my queen for that. So let's just say I take a pawn. You can't really go anywhere with your rook, so you're still going to take this, king g7. And in that scenario, it's a queen for a rook. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Because I have two knights for the knight and the bishop, and then we have the two rooks for the queen and rook. E5? Does that do anything? Like, what if I just go forward? What if I just go forward? He is surprising me with some of these moves, but I can't believe that this is good for white. I just can't believe it. Because now you have to deal with this and this. The knight g4, h5 hits that guy. Yeah, it can't be right. It can't be good. Okay, h5. Let's just check for tactics, tricks, concerns. I don't see any. My knights are actually doing an amazing job of stopping some of these things. Okay. I'll just grab a pawn. Keep the threat. And on rook here, I might actually consider sacking. Taking the knight. 3, 4, 5. Okay, he doesn't do it. He plays bishops. Oh, b4. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't really consider that, but I don't think it's that big of a deal because even if this happens, we still get a knight. And now you can't do this because you're rook. So we're fine. Still have this threat. Okay, what's the move, guys? What's the move? Pause the video. Or can you pause a live stream? I don't know if you can pause it. Does anybody see it? Somebody said sacrifice the queen. Ooh. If you're saying queen g1, no, because the rook doesn't have to take. The king could take. That doesn't work. But what you can do instead is go here. And then guess what? Guess what? That's checkmate. 2,300. Got some good points there, my friends. Got some good points there. All right. Game review. That was a nice... We'll look at that checkmate again. Ooh. Oh, 96. I would probably be reporting myself if I was on the other side of that game. I might be, actually. That was a pretty well played game. I won't feel bad if they report me. I won't feel bad at all, actually. Whew. So I guess we did everything just about right. Knight c5. Okay, we were supposed to take, although no, it's such a small thing that this is actually really good too. That was kind of the only thing that the engine didn't like. Okay. Why didn't it like bishop h6? Because h3. So on h3, I was going to take this, and I thought, what does Stockfish want to do? Queen takes c2, and if I take this, this is what Stockfish says is good for white. Oh. See, I thought that my knights would actually be good here. Kevin, how do I feel about Neuro, gum, or mint? I don't think I know what that is. Is that like a name brand gum or... I have no idea. Sorry. Can't help you there. Neuro, gum, or mint. Yeah, no idea what that is. I thought that the knights were going to be good here. Like, my knight could jump around, and it's kind of a closed-off position. But I guess Stockfish is saying, no, the bishops are still going to be pretty powerful, which is interesting. Although it gives it as pretty equal. Anyway, our opponent kind of went crazy with bishop takes e5 here, and I guess... I don't know what they were expecting. Yeah, we just calculated it right and did everything right, so, okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh, 2349. All right, we might cross 2350. We might cross 2350. Let's do it. We're playing against a GM. A GM that's not really a GM. Ooh, d5. I got to go with d4 here. I have to do that. And then I think we will... Well, we'll see if they take it. We'll see if they take it. I always play this against the Scandinavian because I don't want them to... What is this? I'm going to push my pawn just because now the knight looks silly over there. So I think this is what we do. There's bishop f5, but I don't know. I'm not really concerned. Nikor, hey. Glad you could catch the stream. Cool. Me too. All right, e6. So this is kind of like a French where black played a bad move, I think. It's like a French where they just played a bad move. So why is this a bad move in the French? Because you want to play c5 and attack me. So what's the backup plan in the French? You play f6 and attack this way? Or they just move their knight somewhere and then play c5, right? That's basically it. The problem is I don't know how to play against the French. So I don't know what to do. Do I go here and take this? I don't know. I don't know if that's the way. The knight just seems bad anyway, so why should I do that? Should I go f4 just to support? That seems good. Go Rogan and Elon Musk swear by it. Okay. Check it out. But not right now. Okay, so knight h6. He wants to jump in and play h5. What I want to do is stop the knight from getting here, or at least be able to play g4. The issue is queen. So should probably play knight f3 and then g4, right? The knight goes there at that point. I think we're happy. I think we got to play knight f3. So, yeah, I think we're fine now. We just play g4. The knight could jump over here. But that's not a big deal. So, I don't know what black's going to do. I really don't know. Okay, they do go for it. I think we play g4 knight here and then just trade. Like c3. Just let him take. Just let him take. c3 to defend here. I mean, you got to play knight h4, right? Are you really going to go back? Oh, you are. Wow. Wow. This is so passive. This is so passive. Okay, well. How do we punish this? I want to play f5. I want my bishop to support that. I don't want this to be traded, so I should play c3. Then we're going to go bishop d3, f5. At some point, we might have to prepare that a little bit. Maybe castle and queen c2 or something, but we need to push. a5 now. Okay. I have no idea what that's all about. Let's go bishop d3. Okay, so this is not a threat. It's defended. This is obviously not a threat. This, I guess you could go there, but you could have went there before. So why are you trying to go there now? But if I really want to stop that, I could play h4. Then the rook is supporting. Now, the thing about h4 is, what about h5? But no, then we would take, and this is some bad weaknesses. So let's go h4. We're just gonna squeeze. We're gonna just take over the whole board. That's my play in this game. We're just gonna take over the whole board. Hikaru, yeah. I don't actually understand all of Hikaru's terminology. Don't actually understand it all. Okay, he goes bishop e7. So he wants me to push, and then he's gonna try to do this. I guess I'm gonna do it because why not? Could also play g5. Hold on, let's think about this. g5 and then h5. No, I think I would, well, which way would I rather do this? I think I would rather this one, but black's about to have no space to move anything, if I'm not mistaken here. I might even play a4 just to keep the clamp on. Okay, so that knight doesn't have a lot of options. You got one square. a4 just to stop any ideas of the knight maneuvering around. Seems pretty good. I don't think I can attack like immediately with f5 because Just leaves it. He just leaves it. What am I going to do? I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to push. Yeah, I think I do want to shut down this side of the board too. Okay. The knight could go here, but we have b3, so not a big deal. h6, g6. Probably don't want that. Queen c2, h6. I like that because then you create some weaknesses here. So I think queen c2 is a good move to try to force this. Because once this happens, then the g6 square is really weak. What is happening? What is going on? He castles? Are you serious? Just castled? He just castled. Okay. h6. Can I play h6 and win the game? h6. If you take me, I take, and I'm happy. My rook's in the game. Okay, if you try to push, which is really your only option, I sack. Queen takes. We're threatening checkmate. There's rook g8, though. There's rook g8. And then what? If I take here, the knight's jumping in. That doesn't look good for me. I don't think we do it. I don't think we push h6 just yet. But how do we set up for that in the future? Do I need my knight to come in? Let's see, knight g5. If you take, I take, then h6. Is that any better? Not totally sure. Also, f5. Okay, f5 takes check or check. Wow. The other thing that I could do is just go back. And then when I play h6, my bishop's not trapped. And then I play g5 and I have a protected passed pawn. That looks good. Let's just do it. Why not? Because h6, you have to push by. You can't afford to let the rook in. But then I have this g5 move. And guess what? This h6 pawn is going to win me the game eventually. Eventually it has to. I think. So that's my plan. h6 now. Actually, I could also play like f5 and then h6. And then we could trade here. I could also develop some pieces if I want. And then attack. I don't have to rush it. Because I'm not exactly sure what black's going to do about anything. Okay, he's trying to fight, but now h6 looks even more powerful. g5, is that a move? So, okay, I'm not worried about g6, we just take it. At g5, let's say we take, he takes me. I actually might be worried about that move. g5. So how do we stop g5? Do I just bring my bishop back and then go h6? Do I bring my bishop here so my queen can come in? Do I stop and defend my knight? Do I go knight h4? Aha, do I do that? Oh, man. What do you do when you have so many good moves and you don't know which one's the best? Knight h4 looks really good, actually. Gets away from this rook. You're going to jump in, then you go h6. Is it the best, though? I don't know. I don't actually know. I like it. I like it. I'm going to do it. Okay, we jump in. I don't even know if I'm going to take the rook. I have to think actually long and hard about this because I could just take here and open up my bishop, right? Could just do that. Could also play h6, threatening here. Ooh. Here, e4 king here. Okay, let's just take this way. That can't be wrong, and then we'll go h6 next move. I don't want to lose on time, so I'm just going to do that. But I think this is the winning plan. h6, h7. If you take the rook or the bishop, actually, maybe the bishop even comes in. If you don't, I'm going to push. Rook f3, okay. Okay. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Now I'm going to go knight d2 in castle. I'm going to go knight d2 in castle and look for checkmates, basically. Oh my. Oh my. I just moved my bishop, dude. Just moved. I'm sensing a little bit of frustration in our opponent. All right, let's see. Do we have checkmate? Do we have a checkmate? Bishop h6. That's defended. Okay, let's see. There should be queen f2. Where's the checkmate? Check here. Why is that? They're not a checkmate, guys. Check. There's got to be a checkmate, right? Oh, rook g7 is checkmate there. Okay, so rook g7. So you have to run this way. Okay, okay. I saw that. I did see that one. Oh, what a game. What a game. 88? Oh, what was our opponent's rating? 2169? Okay. GM in training. GM in training. Take the queen. Everybody was saying take the queen. No, 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 no. You can't take the queen when there's checkmate. That's not okay. All right. So I think we had a great position from the beginning. They just had no space to work with. And then this was just not good. Wow. Stockfish best move. You know what it is, guys? Bishop g6. Because if this happens, you could play g5 or even queen h2 and just sneak in like this. The reason they wanted g5 is because it stops this sacrifice here. Wow, bishop g6. And then you're going to play h6, which is what I wanted to do, and you don't have to worry about the pawn pushing. Look at Stockfish. These moves are just so sneaky. Okay, was this the best move here? Let's see. Check. Queen f2 was the best move. So black needed to go king e8. And then I was probably just going to like take this knight. Probably just take this. Yeah, he actually gets away. He actually gets away. But it's, I mean, this is still awful, right? Look at this. 2353. Let's go. Let's go. XL8, XLX, LZH. XLX, LZH. I don't know why I can't say that. Okay. Uh-oh. We scared him. We scared him. Don't even want to play. North Macedonia? I don't know where that is. Does anybody know where that is? In Europe? Oh, okay. Close to Turkey? North of Greece. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. All right. Just north from South Macedonia. Nice answer. Nice answer. Whoever said that. All right. Hunter. What is that? Is that Liil Hunter or something? Let's attack the pawn with the knight. Let's attack the queen with the bishop. I'm expecting f3. Although, a lot of people just avoid this. And so we might see bishop. Yeah, we might see something like this. This is like the game against Zura. You guys saw that? The international master? I think this is what he played. Yeah, I think this is exactly what he played, actually. And then he... What did he do here? I think he played c4. Okay, not that move. I'm going to castle. And we're going to target... Okay, now c4. Yes. So queen h5 is what I normally do. I guess you could make an argument for putting the queen over here. Now let's stick with the normal stuff here. Yeah, this is very similar to the game against Zura, except I don't think he played bishop e3. I think he did this immediately, if I'm not mistaken. But bishop e3 seems like a useful move. Okay, yeah, h3 is not threatening anything yet. But he might castle. e6. We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it. Castles, we're going to have to sack. But I really enjoy those types of games, actually. So I'm okay with that. Okay, he goes knight there. We could... Yeah, let's pin it. Let's just pin everything. Just crisscross here. Okay, a3. I think I will take it and then jump my knight in. Alternatively... Oh, you know what? What if I go bishop c5? What happens there? Just trying to really... 3 attackers. If he castles... No, I don't think I want bishop there, actually. Okay. Yeah, maybe we take. I don't know what's happening, actually, here. This is getting interesting now. Let's jump in. We'll hit the pawn. He's probably going to go, like, queen c2. If I go bishop f5, g4, takes. Bishop goes back. The queen is almost trapped, but no, it has a couple of places to go. Queen f5 or queen g6 doesn't work because we lose a bishop. So f5 or move the knight seems to be the only options. Knight to d6. Yeah, ooh, this is actually turning into a bad position. Actually, hold on. No, maybe we could go here and then bishop f5 and get a decent position. Maybe we could do that. Let me do that. So I'm going to go bishop f5, hit the queen, and then I won't have to sacrifice. Now, I can sacrifice, but I'm not really in a position to take advantage of it anymore. Not with the way my knights are set up. So I think the safe thing is to go bishop f5 or queen. No, I don't want to go queen f5. Takes, let's just verify. Something like knight g5. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for me. So I think we do have to go for this other option here. So bishop f5. hit the queen, then we can move our queen probably back to g6. Knight h4 is annoying. Queen f6, takes. We have 2 bishops against 2 knights. Not ideal. It's not ideal. I don't think I can avoid it because I have to get the queen away from this, I believe. Also a fork, so I would have to go queen g6. Yeah, I can't stop that. I don't think. Okay, sure. Queen here. There is d5 ideas. The idea of d5 is that takes, and then I have to move my knight, and then king h1. Interesting. So he doesn't even want to trade my bishop. Just wants to get away from the tactic. But now I can actually possibly invade, hit the queen. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my good. The queen is trapped. The queen is trapped. The queen is trapped on a4. Wow. He might, let's see, knight h4 still loses a piece. I mean, even if you save the queen, you still lose a piece. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Bishop c2. You know what's funny? I was gonna go there immediately, but I wasn't going there to trap the queen. I just wanted to make it move because this was annoying, and I was like, let me chase it away. I saw that it couldn't like stay attacking my pawn, but I didn't actually put together the fact that it's totally trapped. That's incredible. Thanks to this knight on d6. Yeah, he's gonna go for that. Which queen e4 I could also play. Bishop f3, queen d3. I could just try to keep the queen trapped. Also, just taking and winning a piece is very nice. Let's think about this. Do I give him any options if I go queen e4? f3. Yeah, f3, actually. So we can't do that. We can't do that. We have to take the piece. Okay, so we'll take it. Of course, we take back towards the center, follow the principle, and also get the bonus that the rook's lined up on the king. And I'm pretty happy now. We're not going to get checkmated. We have an extra piece. As long as we don't do something crazy, we should win this game pretty easily. I'm going to actually relocate the bishop. It seems like it's weird sitting over here, so I'm going to go relocate it somewhere over here, I think. Here actually creates a tactic. Oh. No. Okay. I was like, I'm going to get trapped. But if he plays g4... Actually, wait a second. Hold up. Bishop here is what I'm thinking. The problem is g4, if I go check, f3, my bishop's trapped. So I do have a check. King g2. Rook comes over. He takes me. Check. Check. Do I have to go back here? g4, check. Rook comes over, takes. Check. Wait a minute. Hold up. Here. Check. Here. Takes. Check. Where do you go? If you go up, my knight's coming in. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the position. My rook's here. His king would be here. This pawn is captured, so we could go check. It almost looks like I have a checkmate. This way is probably the correct move to just not lose the bishop, but no, we're going for it. We're going for it. Even if I lose the bishop, I'm still going to have a good position. But it looks like there might be some kind of a checkmate, so we're going to do it. For the content. For the content. We have to do it. We have to do it for the content. Basically, I'm saying, look, you can get my bishop, but you're going to have to let both of my rooks in, attacking your king with the knight to come next. And let's see if I have a checkmate. I was losing the position in my mind, so... But it definitely looks very, very good for me. Because the two rooks and the knight, very dangerous for the king. Okay, that's a move. That's a good move, I think. Is it a good move? Wait, is it a good move? I can actually play... Hold on. E5. G5. That might be a good move because he wants to trade my knight. What if I go E5 then G5? He still gets my knight. Wow, this guy. This guy. Ooh, what about knight E4? Takes check. No, I got to get rid of the bishop. I need to come in here, I think. That's a good move. That's a very good move. Ooh, I didn't see that. Okay, we might be throwing the game, but... Oh, okay, but now he lets me escape. Now he just lets me escape. So now, okay, we're back to up a piece. Well, how was that for... This bishop went like this, like this, like this, like this. C5. This is under attack. This is under attack. Knight doesn't have a lot of options. Probably have to go back. So we're on the defensive a little bit here. Really need to figure out a way to get a knight to f4. Then we're in good shape. Knight to f4 would be amazing. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Now, he's probably going to go bishop b5, but I could tuck my king if I had to. I think we're totally fine. We just have to go ahead. Seems good. Let's try to get the knight to f4. Yes. So he stops that, but he creates a weakness. Can I take advantage of it? Not immediately. If I take check. Bishop here. No, that's no good. Okay, how do we do this? I want to be able to use my rook. I got to move this back. I really need to use my rook, so... We're going to go rook d8. Yeah, white's doing a good job of holding on. I will say that after the queen trap. I feel like they're a pretty strong player. Okay, I think we have to go back. I don't want to trade because it just opens up the bishop more and opens up more files. So I'm going to try to, let's see. If they take me, I think we are okay. If they push, I think we have to close up the position and then let the knights work their magic. So that c6, I think we have to do it. Takes, I think we just take. If they don't take, I'm still figuring that out. Maybe c6 anyway, just force the issue here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's force the issue. I want to force them to push because then the bishops and the rooks can't get in. And then we just start hunting everything with the knights. So they're probably going to take. Question is, which way? I guess we take this way. Then we bring the rooks over, trade some pieces. This is a really nice setup because I just can't, like, invade. I mean, I can, but I can't go anywhere, so it doesn't really do anything. Okay. Yeah, he pushes. All right, let's just attack this. Let's just attack this. I can even go e5, knight e6. Attack it again. Just have to watch out for some crazy checkmates here, but the bishop's actually blocked off, so I think we're okay. So e5, he's going to probably go... No, you can't go bishop f2 because... Actually, wait, can you? You have to go back. You have to go to f1. You have to go to f1. If you go here, it's checkmate immediately. It's checkmate immediately. Checkmate immediately. Okay. Take back what I said about them being a strong player. I mean, they had some nice moves, but that at the end was... I mean, yeah. I have no words. 81-71. Bishop... The bishop queen trap was not a brilliant move. That's too bad because I didn't sacrifice anything. Okay. What an incredible moment in the game, though. I mean, if white would have played knight h4 though, and just grabbed the bishops, white's doing really great. White was doing really great here. I'm in trouble. They're gonna play d5. I'm in big trouble in this position. I don't know what I was gonna do here, honestly. Probably had to take. Oh, bishop g4. I can't even take. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I was in big trouble. But they didn't do it. King h1 allowed the queen trap. And yeah. Yeah, I did. Stockfish says just don't do this. Don't try to come around this way. Just go like knight a5 and just keep the pieces over here. Interesting game. Very interesting game. 2356. All right, let's just check. I'm not actually sure. What's my top rating here? Let's see what the highest rating is. Oh, my highest rating. Can you guys see that? No, you can't. There you go. My highest rating in Rapid is 2357. And I am 2356 right now. We need 1 point. Do you know what this means, guys? There's so much pressure. There's so much pressure on this next game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. 1 point. 1 point is all we need. Okay. Just relax. Just take some deep breaths, Nelson. It's okay. Let me drink some water. We've got this. We got this. We're on a roll. Use the confidence. One more game. One more game. Come on. Just farm someone. That's a great idea, actually, Andrew. I'm not going to do that, but that is... The problem is... Here's the problem. When you get this high, like... To farm someone, they would still have to be, I think, like, what, like 1900? Which 1900s are not bad at chess. You know what I mean? So, not that simple. Let me attack the pawn. Let me bring out my bishop. I'm going to play an Evans Gambit. I'm going to play an Evans Gambit. And I'm going to castle. So the Evans Gambit, you give up this pawn on the side, and the idea is that whatever piece takes it is going to be a target. So you can play c3, gain some time, d4, gain some time, and you just get this nice big center, and you try to, you know, take advantage of that. So let's go c3. It goes all the way back. I think that's fine. And now what I'm not sure about is... Do I go d4 right away, or is it like smart to play rook e1 first to defend this? Because if I play d4, if the knight takes me... Man, I looked at this opening like a long time ago. Like it was one of the videos I did like years ago on the channel where I talked about some of these lines, but I don't remember any of them. I feel like we should probably defend the pawn. But... Maybe there's some... Yeah, because the issue is if you let them take this and then they can play d5, you're in trouble. Okay, that's what you have to avoid. Then you're just in trouble. So because of that, I think it's worth it to stop that. I think we do want to pause for just a second, play rook e1. And now I think we go d4 and we're happy. Okay, takes. So let's get the center. Let's get a nice big center. Yeah, that's a good move, I think. I think that's a good move. What can we do? Let's just say, hypothetically, I take it. The knight is going to take for sure. Do we have any tricks available? Any tricks at all? Takes. If you sack, no, you can't sack. If you trade, it's still defended. Okay, well, I think we have to take. And the question is there some tactic here? Let's see. Let's say takes, knight c3 hits the queen. If you move like over here, there's d5. No, but then my knight is hanging. I was going to say I hit the knight, maybe win a bishop, but you could also just go back and then the bishop is defended. Queen b3 hits the knight, but then we walk into knight a5. That's no good. Yeah, the problem is I don't remember like any of these lines, and if you don't remember the lines, you can get into trouble. Let's just say I do this. Just to gain the tempo and push the pawn. That seems like the best thing. Let's just do that. I don't like giving up my nice attacking bishop, but I got to get these pieces out quickly, and at least I have a little bit of a threat here of d5, so seems like it's a good chance. Queen a5. I wonder if we could just play like bishop d2, just to hit the queen that way. They do play that. So if I play d5 takes, bishop d2, queen has to move. I take, then they're going to save their bishop. The other thing I could do would be something like queen b3 to defend my knight, put the pressure here. Okay, that seems reasonable, queen b3. Bishop d2 is the other move initially, because then you want to move the knight. Do I even have a good attack? I don't really think so. So queen b3, what about bishop e6? Walks into d5, right? Walks into d5. Yeah, d5 looks good. Wait. D5 takes. Hold everything. Knight take. Ah, it's defended. Okay, I was like, my rook's hanging. No, it's defended. Okay, so yeah, queen b3. I like it. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like that. Yeah, I think queen b3 is good. What about bishop b4? Wait a second. Queen b3, bishop b4. Bishop d2. Let's just say rook d8. Then we can go a3. Yeah, I think we're getting some decent counterplay there. Let's do it. This guy's playing really fast. So that tells me I think that they're either maybe not a high-rated player, or they are a high-rated player and they've just sort of studied these lines and they already know what they're supposed to do. Hard to say. It's hard to say. My peak rating is actually 20. Oh, I didn't. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. I didn't select all time, guys. Oh, so was I looking at the last 30 days, last 90 days? I don't even know. That's a good point. I just saw what Noah said. Okay, so he does go for this. So oh, guys. Can I wait. Can I play knight g5, sack the knight, invade with the rook? Wait a second. If you take me, I have checkmate. If you don't take me, what are you going to do? Move your bishop. You're going to move your bishop. That's a very annoying move. b6. Okay. There might be some. Okay, hold up. I can even take with the knight. What's the point? If you take me, bam, checkmate. If you don't take me, you take my rook. That's okay because check. Smothered checkmate. It's the smothered checkmate. Should I go for it? He's going to see it. He's totally going to see it. And he's going to do something else. But takes. What's he going to play? I mean, let's think about this logically. Knight takes d4. Nope. Smothered checkmate. You lose. Should I do this move? Wait, okay. What if he didn't take this knight? Knight g5. What about knight takes d4 right away? What about knight takes d4 right away? See, this is why chess is so hard, because you have all these random moves that you have to consider. Queen c4. He's going to have some way to deal with it. Man. That's such a... I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can safely do it. That's too bad. I'm going to have to go with bishop d2, I think. But I really wanted to play this. Let me check one last time. Am I missing something amazing here? Rook e8. Takes my queen. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Man, that's too bad, guys. That is such a nice little line. Okay. Unfortunately, that's not how chess works. I have to do this. Man. Oh, knight g5. Got the smothered checkmate. You don't have those opportunities. Ooh, wait. Now? Can I do it now? Huh? It's not quite the same because the other rook's involved, but it's still... No. It's not the same anymore. Man. Makes me so sad. Like, really sad. I think I want to go a3 here. I think I want to go a3, get my bishop on a nice square, and then ideally look for some more cool tactics. Okay, so we have a threat here. We can jump the knight in. Okay, he deals with that, which makes sense. Yeah, queen b6. That's actually a good move, isn't it? Yeah, I don't love this position anymore. Because if I go rook b1, takes b6, I'm just not in a good position, am I? It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We have a little bit of counterplay. We'll see what happens. I'm low on time though, so I gotta move. We might have some counterplay in this endgame, depending on what black decides to do. The reason I say that is because my rook is kind of ready to go invade after we play d5, and then black's not really ready to stop that, I don't think, especially if they make this trade. I don't have to worry about any back rank mate problems. My pawns are ugly, but at that point I might just be fighting for a draw anyway, so... Okay, he's going to take this. Yeah, he's going to go b6, I think. And then we push. The knight has to make an awkward choice. Look at this. The bishop is doing a great job. I don't think the knight really wants to go to d8. But here you mess up the pawn structure. Yeah, we have some counterplay. We do have some counterplay. Even in the endgame, down a pawn and with all the mess of all my pawns. He does go back. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. Bishop b4? Really? Bishop b4? The rook's trapped. The rook is trapped. It's trapped. Can't go there. Oh. We're back in this game, my friends. We are back in the game. Let me go here. Invade on the 7th rank. I'm going to double up. He's going to go rook c8. Let me go here, I think. Actually, he's going to go knight c5. d6 takes. I got to move. Knight c5 is the issue. I think we can sack this and then invade over here. Okay. Push the pawn. Got a pin. Yeah, let me push the pawn. I don't know if we can win, but I think we can draw for sure, as long as I don't lose on time. So a5, try to trade off these pawns. Get rid of the pass pawns is my idea. Okay. Not get forked, obviously, is important. Don't get forked. Yeah, if I won, I could even sack right now and get a draw. But if we keep him on the board, maybe we can go for more. Let's try to go here and here. I don't really care if black wants to do that. I'm going to go on the offensive. I'm going to go on the offensive. 93, rook e7, boom, boom, boom. Pigs on the 7th is what it's called. Okay, he stops that, which is smart. He wants to check me. I don't want that. Ooh, that's a pretty good move, I guess. Let's go h4. He could still play it though. That's the problem. Okay, he pushes that. Let me sneak over here. Maybe we come in this way. Maybe we can come in this way. Oh, actually, no, I'm threatening check. I could go check and then take the pawn. I could do that. Got to keep an eye on this guy, though. This could be very dangerous for me. But my king is sort of close. Could also probably get a rook behind. Yeah, I'm going to probably need a rook behind that pawn pretty soon. Although, maybe I just start by attacking the knight. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Okay, I could try to go h5. I want to get away from the fork so I can take it. And I want to try to get my king in front of this pawn. h5, we could sneak the rooks in behind for checkmate if we don't get checkmated first. Let me attack the knight. Because I don't want to get, like, checkmated, right? So, uh-oh, did I mess up? Did I mess up? Oh, it's probably just a draw, guys. It's probably just a draw. Man. I don't think we can win this. I'm going to do my best, but I don't think this is... And the question is, can I not lose on time? That's the other question. Maybe I can run my king around, actually. Let's try. Let's try. Let's try to sneak around here. Yeah, if we sneak around, maybe. How do I get away from the rook is the problem. Do I have to run back this way? Yeah, maybe I run this way. Because he doesn't really want to trade that. Now I can run here and here. Okay, okay. Because if we force the rook trade, maybe we can win the king and pawn ending. That's what I'm thinking. 26 seconds is not a lot of time, though. I think I run this way. Check, run over here. Try to grab a pawn. Then we can go here, try to grab another pawn. Something like that should be... Okay. Probably thinking of some way to try to trick me, but I don't really see what he's going to do. I'm just going to go here and here. Okay, let's run here. Let's run here. Because I'm going to force the trade if he leaves it there. I'm definitely going to force the trade. Okay, yep, this is the line I was looking at. We try to grab this pawn next. Now we should be able to win, but 23 seconds. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Should I? I think I have to sack this and try to figure out how to get this pawn going. And I can't. Yeah, I think this is just a draw now because he's just going to come over here and take the pawn. That's lame. So now it's a question of, can I make 50 moves before I lose on time again? Actually, no, I just take it. I could just take it. Never mind. What am I saying? Just take it. Yeah, so it's a draw. Oh, he wants to win. He wants to win. He's going to try to win. Okay. Yeah, I know. I should be able to do this, I think. He's trying to flag me. Let's see. Can we... Yeah, he doesn't want to take it because it's just a draw. So... Yeah, I had to take it. Man, I think I messed that endgame up. Ah. I mean, okay, a draw's not bad, but 87. Pretty well played by both sides. Ooh, there was that one moment. What was that? What happened here? Oh, when he was throwing the game. Yeah, when he was throwing the game at the end. What did I need to play? I needed to get control of the 7th rank would be one way to do it. Oh, of course. Then I just push the pawn and win. Yeah. I could have actually won it. Could have won it right at the end. Wow. Okay. So, like right here, I thought maybe I had a chance to win when we got these 2 pawns. No, it's still a draw. This is still a draw, according to Stockfish. Yeah, I guess because his king's in a really good position to stop my pawns, and the rook's in a really good position behind to like just check and attack, and they're not connected. That's kind of the key, that they're not connected, right? So there's just nothing I can do. So we lose a few points, and as somebody pointed out, actually my highest rating was like 23, what, 80 something? I didn't have it selected for all time. How many moves was that game? That was 93. 93 moves. It could have been a lot more, but I didn't want it to be more because I was going to lose on time. Okay, well. Oh, look at that board. Interesting. Let's go Scandinavian again. Let's go knight f6. Bishop g4. And, okay, they go for this, so we'll just take. Now we're attacking here, so they deal with that. Okay. Let's play knight c6, hit the pawn. They defend. All right, let me go ahead and castle, get the king out of the center, away from the queen. Why go here? Yeah, I guess we just lose a pawn. I guess we just lose a pawn, so I won't do that. Play e6. Rook e1, let me bring out my bishop. You know what? I say that. I was going to go here, but I'm afraid of c4. I'm afraid of like c4. Maybe I shouldn't be afraid. Maybe I shouldn't be afraid. The other thing I could do is play h6, g5, g4. Just throw these pawns forward as quickly as possible. And attack the king that way. Let's just do that. I actually like that. g5, g4. Although g5, g4, the knight's going to blockade. Let's go ahead and get it here. I'm going to think before I push it to g4, though. Okay. Knight wants to come in here, obviously. So now I can go bishop d6. We lose the bishop. It's not a big deal. I think that's fine. The other thing... What is the other thing that I could do? Push 95. Yeah, I don't... I think I want to get control over this e5 square. It just looks like that's a super nice square for white. I'm going to try to fight for that. Okay, yeah, we have to move the queen. I have a couple of options. I think I like this one. Keeping it centralized, I can really go either way, but I'm probably going to swing it maybe back this way. Okay, yeah, he's going to push. Do I go all out for the attack on the king side, or do I keep this guy to support the center? You know what? I could actually play h5. If the knight takes my pawn, I could sack the bishop. King takes, I could go check, and then take the knight. There would be a discovered attack on my queen, but if the knight moves, I would have time, and I did open up the g-file. Say knight goes... No, the knight is on e3, so the knight could move here. Yeah, I mean, I could just do it right away. I kind of like that. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Because I'm not committing to bringing my rook over. Like, I'm leaving it a little bit longer in case, for some reason, I actually just want to leave it there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Just making use of this little tactic to... Okay, there you go. And I was paying attention to this discovered attack, right? But I didn't see anything dangerous. This discovered attack, right? I didn't see anything dangerous with the knight, so I think we're fine to do this. And the reason I like this trade is because we eliminate one of the pawns defending the king, and at the same time, more importantly, probably, we open up the g-file. right? Which is great for this rook or this rook. So very happy about that sequence of events right there. Queen f3. Yeah, he's trying to use the queen to defend. Still have to watch out for this discovered attack. So we have to be careful about that. I'm not sure which rook, because here's the thing. This one is actually useful here. This one, I don't know if I need it on. Maybe I need it there after I push the pawn. So I kind of want to do this one. Knight g4 I can't do because of the discovered attack. I have to watch out. Okay, I don't see anything. I'm going to use this one. Because I really want to push this pawn. And I think this guy's going to be useful here. Could be wrong, and I could regret this, but that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I like my position, though. I like it a lot. Looks like my attack is happening so much faster than White's attack, right? So that's usually a good sign. So he's just going to keep attacking. Very interesting. Okay. Well, so am I. So am I. Let's go. Threatening h3. Very serious threat. Because once we get there and open up this guy, look out. Look out. I guess queen h3 is a move. But I see some ideas of relocating my knight to kick it away. Even knight d5, actually. He's just ignoring this move? He's just ignoring this move. I mean, I'm going to do it. I can't not play that move, right? Well, that's his idea. G3. Oh, clever. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, isn't that interesting? So h2, he's going to just put his king. Okay, that's actually quite brilliant. Okay. So how do we do something more brilliant? What's more brilliant than that? I want to move my queen, but then I lose a piece. So I don't think we can do that. I also have to be careful because I'm still sitting in this discovered attack. So do I just move my queen back to get out of that, and then I can maybe invade along the light squares like this? Yeah, maybe that's what we do. Okay, hold on. He's going to play a6, though. I have to have a response to a6. Okay. What would Stockfish do? Would Stockfish play this move? Because that is actually annoying if I don't have an attack. Basically, I have to switch from attacking to defending. Because this idea that he found was really good. So now that we're defending, the question is, what's the best way to defend? B5 is not a huge... Actually, B5 is... I can't take it. So this is my biggest problem. This is my biggest problem. If I go here, he takes. I have to trade queens. Which is not what I wanted to do. If I go knight h... Oops, sorry. If I go knight h5 to try to sack, maybe that's my best option, honestly. Because that's a pretty serious thing. Okay. And like on a6, I'm thinking of like queen b5. Maybe could be a move to defend, something like that. If I need to, depending on how powerful this sacrifice turns out to be. And whether or not I need to play h2 first, I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure, because we might need that. We might need that. Yeah, he stops it. Interesting. Well, now I could play a6, though. Kind of slow down over here. Or try to sneak in this. This is such a tricky position, guys. I really don't know what to do. Do I play a6? By the way, this is a very good idea to keep in the back of your mind. Just give them the pawn, and then it's like a shield. Okay, d5, d5, d5. What's the idea? What's the idea? If I just attack the queen, actually. If I just do that. Oh ho ho ho. Wait a second, because now we have knight g4 ideas too. Oh my, wait a second. Did they mess up? Did they mess this up? Where's the queen gonna move to, guys? Where's the queen gonna move? Because if you move away, you have to. I don't know how you do. You have to defend this, but you can't. Can you? I think White's in trouble. I think that was a big mistake. Knight takes g3 takes. You have a problem with your king. You have a big problem with your king. I'm expecting queen e2. But then I'm going to sack. I'm going to take. The king goes there. And I've got to believe there's going to be a checkmate somehow. Even queen g2 takes double check. King goes here, check. King goes here. Oh, maybe that's not the one. Maybe it's... Oh, maybe knight f3. Maybe knight f3 would be good. Yeah, it's got to be winning. It's got to be winning. So queen moves somewhere and we sack. I don't think there's much else that white can do. You have to move the queen. You have to, right? Look at this. So you're going to go there. I'm going to sack. There's also a knight f4, but I don't think that's good enough. Check. The knight takes. Check. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Knight f4. Ah, okay, but hold on. Knight f4, they don't have to take me. If they take me, that's beautiful. That's actually beautiful. But they don't have to take me. They can just move. And then, I don't know if that's as good. This position is wild. Okay, I think we just got to go for the sack. But that's a nice checkmate. If you guys can follow this with me. Knight f4 takes. Queen g2 forces the knight to take. We take with the pawn. Check. Hits the king. Only move is to move here, and the rook comes down. Checkmate. That's beautiful, because my rook's defending the pawn, which is defending. The only other move you could block that doesn't do anything. We just take it. And I guess you could block with this bishop too, but again, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, no, you can't. The pawn's in the way. But that's a nice line. That's a nice line. But the problem is he doesn't have to take. He just moves the queen or something somewhere, and then I don't know what happens. So I think we need the knight to sack. Yeah. Did they just leave the game? Or are they just thinking? They might just be thinking about what to do after this happens. So I should be thinking about that too. Queen e2. I think knight f3 should just do the job. Ah, rook g1. I didn't see that one. Wait. Check. If you take with the knight, or the rook, or the queen. Hold up. If you take with the rook, check, takes, check, checkmate. We already looked at it. If you take with the... You'd have to take with the queen. You'd have to take with the queen. But then I have knight f3 check. Doesn't that just win? Am I crazy? You take with the rook, check, takes, check. King goes there, checkmate. You take with the knight, just immediately checkmate. You take with the queen, I have knight f3, I win. What a beautiful, I mean, this is a nice finish. We're going to have to look at this afterwards just to make sure, but this is a nice finish. This is so nice. You can't move the king, checkmate. You have to take it. Doesn't matter which way. There's a different win either way. Queen takes is the most beautiful one, though, because... Oh... 23-85. Got it done. 9 points. Let's check the game review. 94.1. 3 brilliant moves. 3. And we would have had some more if he didn't resign, by the way. We would have had a few more, I think. Oh. Yeah. Wow. Wow, let's take a look at those brilliant moves. Let's take a look at those brilliant moves. Okay, so first brilliant move was the sacrifice here, which we set up, right? We set it up by playing h5. We were hoping for this. They fell for it. Boom. Okay. Step number 1 accomplished. We've got the open G file. Now, they did a good job of defending. I will say that. Came up with this really good idea of letting me push and playing g3. And now it's not that easy to attack. Their critical mistake, yeah, that was it. Yep, that was it. I'll show you guys the eval bar. Look at the eval bar on the side. White was slightly ahead. Bam. There it goes. There it goes. 11 plus minus 11 for black. So that was the huge blunder. We did see why, because it allowed my knight to come in, which was just too much. White had it under control until this knight came in. And then it was all over. Stockfish says the best move for white is queen takes f7, by the way. Just sacking the queen to get the knight out of there. That's just how bad the position is. Yep, knight takes g3, best move. So this is what I was showing you guys. Knight f4 would have been super nice if white took me, okay? Because we have queen g2 check. You have to take. We take with the pawn, which unleashes here. You can throw in the queen if you want, but doesn't really help you. We still get checkmate. Super nice. The problem, like I mentioned already, was they don't have to take the knight. So when I play knight f4, they could just do something else. Like Stockfish is like, just ignore it. You play b5, keep attacking, whatever. But knight takes g3, you can't ignore. Can't ignore it. And yeah, there's no moves. There's no way to stop this. Takes here. Like, let's just say, what was I going to play? I think I was going to play knight f3. Oh, okay. If you guys want to think about it for a second, Stockfish has a better move than knight f3. Slightly better. It's h2. It's h2. And I don't exactly know that I understand. I guess, oh. Wow. Wow. Okay, here's what it is. Even if you move your bishop so you have like triple, total protection, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because when I go there and when I recapture, look at this. You can even do it with the rook. Look at this. You get a double check. You get a double check and it's defended. So it doesn't matter that you have all these pieces. They can't take. It's just checkmate. I mean, that... Look at this position. Look at this position for a minute. We have 3 rooks checkmating the king, and these guys can't take. I mean, that is just amazing. Okay, so that's what Stockfish wanted with H2. Basically, you're threatening this, and there's nothing white can do. Sorry. Nothing white can do to stop it. You can't stop queen G1. Game over. Well, it says you just waste some time. Okay, whatever. All right, yeah, I think I was going to play knight F3. And then what happened in the game? Rook G1. Yeah, best move. Knight F1. So I did happen to notice it. And the way that I came to this, guys, is like, you want to find a move that unleashes the battery, right? That's what you want to start by looking, because these are your most powerful pieces. You have to get them next to the king. This guy's in your way, so you can't really come through that way. You have to come through here. So of course you have to use your knight. Of course, knight F1 makes the most sense because it's check. You can't give time for white to start, doing stuff, and I don't know what might happen, but and then it's just a question of what happens on, one of each variation. So this one we're gonna go here. Captures, checkmate. Really nice. I mean, this is why chess is fun. Look at this position. Okay, and then if you take with the knight, it's even faster. Oh, that's just checkmate. Okay, I didn't see that. I saw this one, which I guess it's the same. I guess actually that's not faster. And then the other one, which one? The queen takes. Yeah, this is so cool. If you guys want to pause, I don't know if I said this one during the game. What's the move for black? What's the move for black? This is so nice. Actually, wow. There's multiple moves, okay? The move I was thinking of is knight to F3. And then they move here, you take, they take, you take, and you get this, I forget the name of it, I always forget the name of this, but it's this super nice checkmate pattern with the rook and the knight. King in the corner. Very, very nice. There's also, you take first, and then you get the exact same thing with the knight coming in, and then bam, which I think is cooler. Or, check this out. You can also go again, queen G2, with the idea that it doesn't matter how white takes you. Let's say they take with the rook. Bam, same thing. Again, if they take with the queen, that's just checkmate immediately. And if they take with the knight, that's checkmate. Oh, not immediately. They could block. Okay, checkmate. How many? I mean, look at the variations, guys. I want to show you this. Look at this. Look at the variations that we're looking at over here. You see all this area down here? That's how many different checkmates we have. This is amazing. This is such a cool game. Wow. All right, let me read some. Oh, Arabian. Yes. Thank you. Arabian Night. Yeah, Arabian Mate. Yeah, Arabian Night. Arabian Mate. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that was a great game. Wow. Yeah, I might have to make a video out of that one. That was something special. Hey, Steve. Glad you're here. Hey, Laura Lee. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the good comments. Yeah, that's a very good game to end on, I think. I will. 23-62. We gained a lot of points. Did I just lose one game tonight? Let me check. Yep, 1 loss, 1 draw, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. Very, very good. Very good night. I can't complain about that at all. Especially this game. This is just incredible. Like all these different checkmates. I think my favorite one was this one right here. Knight F3. Sack the queen. Yeah, sack the queen. Jump in with the knight. Checkmate with the rook. Although, I don't know. The other one where you just capture is pretty cool too. Actually, yeah, the stockfish one maybe was even better. Now that I think about it. Where was the stockfish one at? Where was it? Queen G2. No. I want to see the stockfish one. Oh, it was if they didn't play. Where was it? Oh, if they just took. That's what it was. If they just took here. Yeah, H2. This one was really good. This one was really good. I liked this one actually the best probably. The triple rook. The triple rook checkmate. The double check. Triple rook checkmate with the king on the corner. Only 1% of GMs become GMs after the age of 30? Whoa. Interesting. I believe that. I believe that. Oh yeah, Felix, you're right. You're absolutely right. I was considering moving the other rook and leaving that one on D8. Absolutely. Yeah. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. It goes to show you how like those decisions you don't you don't always know like the impact, right? Like right here. I used this one. But I was very close to using this one because I was thinking like, what's the point of this rook being behind this pawn? I might need it over here, but yeah, very, very good. Good point. Turned out to be exactly what I needed. Yeah, Adam. Classic triple rook checkmate. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Steve. Thank you. I appreciate the prayers. Health has been better. I've been much better. Been exercising more and eating healthier and all that good stuff. So, hey, Rob, what's going on? Oh yeah, Rob, you missed a good one. This game was crazy. This game was nuts. 3 brilliant moves, by the way. 3 brilliant moves. And you can see, I mean, you see the board. It's, yeah, pretty wild. Jay, OTB event in the future. Yeah, maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. It's tricky with kids and traveling and stuff, but we'll see. Time for a treadmill game. No, I think I'm going to end on this. This is just too good of a game. I think I'm going to stop while I'm happy before I, like, blunder something. Yep, proper rook placement. That's right. That is right. But you know what? White did actually was really smart, okay? Because if they didn't do this, this game would have ended a lot sooner. You can't allow this trade to happen. You just can't do it. So what White did was say, okay, I'll let you push, and then I'll just push. And a lot of times, your king is actually really safe because I can't make my pawn move. I can't do anything about it, right? So if you keep this file closed, I can't get in. There's nothing I can do. And if White didn't blunder by allowing my knight to come in, I think this would have been a very different game, right? That was the critical mistake by letting my knight come in, like we saw, in the game. If they don't do that, who knows what's going to happen? Knight c4. I move my queen. I don't know. It's going to be interesting still, but White's probably going to be better in this situation. Yeah, you're welcome, Andrew. Sounds good, Rob. Yeah, so my best elo apparently was actually a little bit higher than this. Somebody pointed that out. I didn't have it selected for all time, so let's check that real quick. All time best rating 2382. So we're getting close. We're getting very close. But look in the last 7 days. That's a nice uptrend. 30. Wow, that's weird. 30 days. What? I don't know what's happening there. Anyway. Yeah, we're getting close. 20 points. I mean, if I play like I did tonight, I think we can do it. But I don't always play like this, so we'll see. I was feeling good tonight, so. Thank you, guys. I will see you next time. Am I going to go for GM if I get to 2,500 or 2,400? We'll see. I think I said if I made it to 2,500, I would try to become a grandmaster, but I'm a ways off. I'm a ways off. The thing about grandmasters, you have to be able to do this consistently. And right now I'm a little bit too inconsistent, right? Like I have good nights and then I have nights where I'm like losing a lot. So, but if I can get the consistency under control, yeah, we'll see. All right, see you guys. Stay sharp. Play